Hi there, my name is Trinity. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I read tarot. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Before we get started, just a few things to get out of the way. All the decks I used are listed down in the description below. Black Lives Matter and Asian Hate donations are linked down below as well. If you know of any other charities or anything that you think should be listed down there also, you can leave that in the comment section. I will add it. Yeah, what else was I gonna say? Oh, if you'd like to see more of me, I have my Instagram and my TikTok linked down below as well. I do offer personal readings. Best way to get one of those would be DMing me on Insta. Okay, let's get into it. Today we're going to be doing a general reading for how the month of May 2021 is going to be going for the water signs. We are going to go Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So let's just get down on into it with Cancer, my fellow Cancers. Hello, baby. My cat is here with us. She's out of frame, you can't see her, but she's being cute. Just know that. Okay, where's Cancer right now? Okay, where's Cancer right now? Do you want it reverse? Yeah? Okay. So for where we're at right now, we got the Five of Wands in reverse. Don't always read reversals. I don't, but I do when I feel called to, which is now. So the Five of Wands in reverse is this energy of like picking your battles and not wanting to, you know, deal with any fights, any drama, things like that. It's avoiding tension, avoiding friction, and not really participating in scenarios where like there's this feeling of competition, you know? What does Cancer need to know? Dearie me. Okay, what does Cancer need to know? All right. You got the Knight of Wands. So the Knight of Wands is a very impulsive, kind of rash, passionate energy. You know, kind of comes off as like someone who's kind of player-esque or not very committal. If that's not in relationships and it's more like tied to work or things like that, it's like someone who can't commit to a project or can't like stay in one job for a long time type of energy. I'm kind of guilty of that. Oops. But yeah, that type of energy where you can't stick with one thing for a long time. You kind of move on and start other things, you know. That's the kind of energy that Knight of Wands has. This could be an energy that you are encompassing. Could be somebody coming in. We will find out more as we go on. Most likely outcome for Cancer. Most likely outcome for Cancer. Okay, for the most likely outcome, we got the Eight of Pentacles, which is all about doing the daily work in order to reach our goals and be able to, you know, have success and abundance and things like that. Let's get some clarifiers here. Two clarifiers for the Five of Wands. Okay. First clarifier, we got the Four of Swords. So the Four of Swords is all about, you know, rest, recuperation. It could be, you know, feeling overwhelmed or kind of like just tired and needing to take some time to yourself. Self-care, you know, it's very important. Let's get some further clarifiers. Okay, and as further clarification, we got our very own card, the Chariot. So, You know, the Chariot represents triumph, victory, going towards what you want. It can also represent kind of feeling pulled in two different directions, but needing to rein it in to go one way. Yes. Let's get two clarifiers for the Knight of Wands. Okay, so for your first clarifier for the Knight of Wands, we got the Ace of Swords, which is, you know, it can be new mental clarity, new ideas, epiphanies. It can also be new communication from someone. So if this Knight of Wands is a figure in your life, they could be coming in to talk. Let's get further clarification on that. Okay. And as further clarification, you got the Queen of Cups. So I feel like that is going to be our energy, to be quite honest. I feel like there's somebody who's, you know, this knight is going to be coming in to the Queen, which is like, okay, first of all, come at me right, you know. I'm a queen. Not a princess, not a page. You come at me correct, and maybe you will have a chance. But the Queen of Cups is a very loving and nurturing and forgiving figure. But, you know, I do feel like it is imperative to, while you can have this conversation and while you can listen, not allow yourself to solely focus on your emotion, and try not to let that other person like drain any energy from you, because I am really being drawn towards looking at that lid on her cup. So I'm not saying you should like close up completely or anything, but be wary of who you give your love and your energy to, is what I'm saying. Okay, let's get two clarifiers for the Eight of Pentacles. Okay. Alright, so for the Eight of Pentacles, you got the Five of Wands upright. So the Five of Wands is a sense of competition, you know, arguments, fighting, petty drama, things like that. Can we get a further clarification for that? And we got Justice. So Justice is karma, righting of a wrong. I don't know why my voice got weird there. It can also, you know, deal with legal matters and things like that. Yeah. I feel like with this Five of Wands and the Justice card, you know, there may be like some drama, some fights that are kind of unavoidable, but to still be kind of like impartial and not allow yourself to get overtaken by emotion, I suppose, is what I'm feeling. I mean, could just solely be for me because I am a fucking psycho. Yeah, so I need to work on that. But if any of y'all are like me, maybe you need to too. Okay, let's get a clarifier for that. Four of Swords. Four of Swords. Thank you. Okay, for the Four of Swords, we got the World card. Ooh, that kind of lined up good. Wow, look at me go. That's kind of sick. Okay, sorry. Jesus Christ. Okay, the World card is about endings of cycles, usually to put you onto a new path to lead you to somewhere better. It's all about paying attention to signs and synchronicities as well. Let's get a clarifier for that Chariot. Okay. Okay, to clarify the Chariot, you got the Two of Swords, which is being at a stalemate, needing to make a decision. Again, with that energy I was picking up on of feeling pulled in two different directions. We gotta choose, sis. We can't constantly be doing this back and forth shit. We gotta make a decision, babe. Okay, let's get a clarifier for that Ace of Swords. Sorry, baby, are you okay? Just got whacked with a stack. Okay, Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords. Okay, for the Ace of Swords, we got the Four of Cups, which is all about feeling apathetic, disdainful, not really caring about things. The Four of Cups is also like an offer of love that you don't take seriously, which, I mean, I can't necessarily say I blame you coming from that Knight of Wands, you know? But, you know, try to keep an open mind with things. Right, it's always best to try to keep an open mind. Clarifier for the Queen of Cups. Blech. All right, for the Queen of Cups, you got the Ten of Swords. So the Ten of Swords is, you know, the ending of a very painful cycle. It's like the final nail in the coffin type of energy. So I don't necessarily know if I see things with this Knight of Wands energy moving forward necessarily. Yeah. Let's get a clarifier for the Five of Wands. Jesus Christ, that was not helpful, bro. Okay, Five of Wands. There's just a lot of cards right now. It's a lot to handle, literally, with my hands. Okay, Five of Wands. Five of Wands. Okay. So for the Five of Wands, you got the Ace of Pentacles. So the Ace of Pentacles is all about new opportunities in finance, career, stability. So it could be some kind of competition or something. Okay, it almost feels weird to say, but if you have like an interview that's like a group interview or something, I don't even know if they still do those with like COVID happening and shit. But if you do have one, it seems like you might get picked for being the one for this opportunity, you know? Let's get a clarification for that Justice card. Okay, for the Justice card, you got the King of Cups. So, definitely interesting. The King of Cups is a very emotionally intelligent character, very, you know, like logical, yet also embraces that emotionality and works with both of those. You know, he can maintain his emotions and maintain the emotions of others and keep things in balance. And with that, and the, you know, the Queen of Cups is like perfect kind of destined pairing, you know. So with whatever this is, you know, coming out of that cycle and that justice being like karma and getting what you deserve, it seems like letting go of somebody else and being rewarded with not only financial opportunities, but somebody who's in tune with their emotions and their feelings, which, like, that's hot. The abandonment issues say, I don't know, I kind of like the cold, mean person. But then the side of me that's like, no, that's not healthy, is like, no, just let it be, let it happen. Okay, let's get a final clarifier. Ooh, let me get these at least somewhat shuffled before I do that. The cards are too big for me goddamn hands. Okay, Five of Swords, Five of Wands, my bad. I mean Five of Swords. Five of Wands. Okay, for the Five of Wands, you got the Eight of Cups, which is all about walking away from something that no longer serves you, leaving something behind. Yeah. Let's get a clarifier for the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands. Okay, for the Knight of Wands, you got the Six of Wands, which is, you know, triumph, success, victory. It can also be a card of ego as well. So kind of take that how it resonates, because it does seem like there's an ending in here. So unless this Knight of Wands is really like changing his shit, or the victory is you no longer participating in this relationship, I don't fully understand what's happening, but maybe we'll see throughout the month, huh? Let's get a final clarifier on the Eight of Pentacles. Please do not hit me in the face. That is so rude. Five of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles. Okay, for the Eight of Pentacles, we got the Star, which is all about healing and coming into tune with our spirituality and our intuition. And it's also about being recognized and being in the limelight, which I feel fits with that Five of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles vibe of like being chosen for an opportunity. So, yeah. Anyway, looks like there's gonna be some fun stuff happening for us this month. You know, Cancerians are never without drama. There's always tea. So yeah. Should be fun. If that resonated for you, let me know. You can go ahead and leave that down in the comment section below. I'd love to read it. If you have any criticisms or ideas of how these readings could be better, you can go ahead and leave that down in the comment section also. And I would like to start doing like pick-a-cards frequently. So if you have any recommendations or requests for like categories of pick-a-cards you'd like to see, I will try to get those done as well. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you have a great rest of your night. Bye. Alrighty, Scorpio, let's go. Okay. So, where is Scorpio right now? Okay. So you got the Two of Swords, which is being at a stalemate, feelings of indecision, needing to make a choice. What does Scorpio need to know? Okay. What do they need to know? What do they need to know? Okay, do you want to reverse? Okay. What you need to know, you got the Star. So the Star is all about healing and coming into tune with your spirituality, and you know, could be being recognized for the things that you do and the efforts you make and whatever, you know. We'll find out more as we go along. What is the most likely outcome for Scorpio this month? Okay, bitch. All right, you got the Hierophant. So the Hierophant is all about commitment. Could be a relationship, could be, you know, it's also like institutions. So it could be, you know, college, higher forms of education, church, things like that. Yeah, very interesting. But I mean, I don't know. First thing that popped into my head when I saw that was, bitch, you getting that rock. You getting that engagement ring. Which I hope you are. Like, get it. Make sure it's at least like 7 carats though. I don't know anything about rings, so do not take advice from me. Please don't. I mean, if you want to send me pictures, I will tell you if I think they're ugly or not. Okay, let's get some clarifications before I keep rambling about weird things. Oh no, I'm so sorry, baby. The corner got bent a bit. Okay, 2 clarifiers for the Two of Swords. Okay, for the Two of Swords, you got the Hermit. So the Hermit is all about taking time to self-reflect and look within and make decisions about what you want, and just taking time to yourself to recharge and re-heal away from other people. Let's get a further clarifier for that. Jesus Christ, so many cards fell out. Okay. Two of Swords. Two of Swords. Okay, and as further clarification for the Two of Swords, you got the Queen of Cups. So the Queen of Cups is a very nurturing, loving figure. She's very spiritually in tune, very empathic. Yeah, it looks like you may just need to like take some time to like come into your own and yourself, you know what I mean? And embrace that energy of you, that you-ness in there. Let's get two clarifiers for the Star. Okay. Do you want first? No? Okay. Your first clarifier for the Star is the Ace of Cups. So the Ace of Cups is all about a new beginning, in love, in like a feeling of like sentimentality, emotion, things like that. If you don't necessarily want it to apply to love, if that's not what you're watching for, you know. Just trying to give options. Further clarification for the Star. If I could speak, that would be lit. Like really cool. Star. Okay, do you want to reverse? Okay. As further clarification, you got the Five of Cups. So the Five of Cups is all about looking on the downside of things. It's not really looking at the silver linings or paying attention to the good things that happen. Yeah, it's dwelling on the bad. So that's something you need to work on. Maybe try looking for the silver linings a bit more, okay? Let's get a couple clarifiers for that Hierophant card. Pretty please. Okay. So your first clarifier for the Hierophant, you got to the Star again. So again, healing, coming into tune with your spirituality. It could, you know, and just be a commitment to working on yourself and loving yourself too as well though. Let's get a further clarifier. Okay, and as further clarification, you got the Six of Cups. So the kids, Jesus, wow. Okay, so the Six of Cups okay, the Six of Cups represents, you know, childhood, nostalgia, things from the past. Could represent a person from the past, or, you know, a situation that resembles something from the past. Yeah. Let's get some more clarifiers on those. Okay. The Hermit. The Hermit. Okay, so for the Hermit, you got the Ace of Swords. So in this situation, because the Ace of Swords can also represent like new communication, but I feel like in this situation, it'll probably be like a new realization you come to or an epiphany about something. Could be in regards to like how you see yourself or how you allow yourself to be seen by others, and the things that you kind of, you know, just let happen. And I don't know. You'll know better than I do, but that's kind of what I'm feeling from it. Let's get a clarifier for that Queen of Cups. Okay. You're gay. No, you got the Four of Swords, but it is Brokeback Mountain. The Four of Swords is all about needing to take a moment to rest and recuperate. It could be you feeling overwhelmed or kind of stir crazy a bit, you know. Again, with that, you know, the Four of Swords and that Hermit card, it feels like you just need to take time and, you know, practice some self-care, practice some self-love, focus on you, work on you. Don't worry about these other bitches because they ain't shit. You're Scorpio. Get with it. Come on. I thought you were supposed to be the sexiest of us. Get with it. Let's go. Let's get a clarifier for that Ace of Cups. Okay, Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups. Okay, for the Ace of Cups, you got the Five of Pentacles. So the Five of Pentacles is all about feeling left out in the cold. I'm definitely feeling some abandonment issues here. Speaking as somebody who has abandonment issues, definitely feeling that. So with that Ace of Cups, again, feeling like you need to be working on your self-love. You need to be looking at why are you so affected by people making the decision to not stay in your life? Why does that bother you? Why do you let them have that power over you? You need to think about that. Okay, let's get a clarifier for that Five of Cups. Okay. Five of Cups. Five of Cups. Okay. So for the Five of Cups, you got the Ten of Cups. So the Ten of Cups is, you know, joy, happiness. It's, you know, the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. It's a happy life, you know. It's emotional and spiritual contentment and fulfillment, and it's just a wonderful, beautiful thing to have. And you will never get to that point of 10 cups if you are constantly focusing on the cups that you have lost and spilt over. That is why you need to look on the bright side of things, so that you can work on bringing those bright side things into your life. Because if you are constantly focusing on the bad, that is all you're gonna allow in. Okay, let's get a clarifier for the Star. Okay, for the Star, you got the Ace of Pentacles. So the Ace of Pentacles is all about new financial opportunities, new opportunities in career, opportunities in like abundance and like building foundations and stability and things like that. So yes, that's wonderful, beautiful. It'll only come if you work on healing though. Let's get a clarifier for that Six of Cups. What, dearie me? Six of Cups, please. Jesus. Okay. Six of Cups. Those right now. Okay, so for the Six of Cups, you got the Emperor. You got the Emperor. So if it is somebody from the past who is coming back and stuff, it does seem like they're going to be in a pretty stable position, you know, coming with a stable offer. The Emperor represents the idea of the divine masculine, which is very action-oriented, very much so, you know, the type of person who goes after and gets what they want. So yeah, this person could be coming in and offering some sort of commitment to you. Okay, let's get a clarifier for the Two of Swords. Okay, for the Two of Swords, you got the Ace of Pentacles. Two Ace of Pentacles in this reading. You're definitely going to have some kind of new career or financial opportunity, I'm feeling. Yeah. Let's get a clarifier for the star, please. Jesus. Okay. To clarify the star, you got the Fool. So the Fool is all about new beginnings. Yeah, new beginnings, new adventures. It could be a sign that you might need to take a leap of faith in order to bring something in or change the circumstances of something. Let's get a final clarifier for that here, font. Okay. Jesus Christ. For the Hierophant, you got the Devil. So the Devil is all about the things that we allow to bind us and keep us in low vibe. It's codependency, it's addiction issues, definitely things like that. So I feel like you really need to work hard on healing. You really do. You need to look at those abandonment issues, and you need to look at why you cannot give yourself the love that you need. Or why you won't, not why you can't, because you can, it's just that you aren't. But you need to look at those and work on fixing that. Otherwise, you'll just fall back into another codependent cycle, and it'll just be all for fucking nothing. So yeah. I hope that resonated. If it did, you can go ahead and leave that in the comment section below. I would love to read it. If you have any criticisms or any ideas on how I can make these videos better, you can also leave that in the comment section. I would like to start doing pick-a-cards frequently, so if you have any subjects or things that you would like a pick-a-card reading on, you can go ahead and leave recommendations for that in the comments also. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope you have a great rest of your night. Bye. Let's move on to Pisces. Pisces. Okay. What does Pisces need to know? Interesting. What does Pisces need to know? Thank you. Okay. Do you want to reverse? Gross. Okay, for what you need to know, you got the Justice card. So justice is all about karma, the righting of wrongs, you know, things working out in the best way, in the way that is deserved. It can also be legal issues if you are in any sort of legal struggle or something. We'll find out more as we look more into it. But yeah, what does Pisces need to know? What do our little fishies need to know? Okay. So you got the Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords is sudden, expected change. It can also be like sudden communication, kind of rushed, maybe a bit immature in a way, you know. What is the most likely outcome? Alrighty. So you got the Ten of Wands, which is all about feeling burdened and overwhelmed, but still like closing out a cycle and laying down that burden. It's in the original Rider-Waite, which is the way that like is kind of burned into my head for interpretation. There's a dude carrying like a big bundle of sticks, right? And there's a house like off in the distance, and you can see it. It's like, oh, you're so close to being able to just be done with it and like put this shit down and take a break. Like, just push on through, you'll get there. Let's get some clarifications for you. cards for justice, please. 2 clarifiers for justice. Thank you very much. Okay, your first clarifier, you got the Sun. So the Sun is all about joy and happiness. So whatever is coming back around to you looks like it's going to be something good. And then as further clarification, you got the Hierophant. Yep, that's how I speak. The Hierophant, which is all about commitment and institution. It could be jobs, church, schooling, or like a high level commitment to a relationship or something like that, you know? Let's get a couple clarifiers for the Knight of Swords. First clarifier for the Knight of Swords, you got the Death card. So Death is all about change, transformation. You have to clear out the old to be able to bring in the new, you know? Okay. Okie dokie. And as further clarification, you got the Chariot. So the Chariot is all about, you know, triumph, success, you know, what is the other word I'm looking for? Victory. It's also about victory. But it's also about feeling pulled in 2 different directions and needing to find the balance between and find the direction you want to go in. So definitely looks like there is gonna be some decision that you have to make with this change coming in. Can I get 2 clarifiers for the Ten of Wands? Okay. Do you want this reversed? Yeah, okay. So as your first clarifier for the Ten of Wands, you got the Seven of Swords in reverse. So it looks like there's going to be some kind of like revealing of a truth or unveiling of a secret, some miscommunication that is going to be cleared up or laid to rest. And as further clarification, you got the Six of Wands, which is all about victory, triumph, success. It can also be a bit about ego as well, though. So if, you know, there's any ego issues you're working on, it could represent that. Let's get some further clarification on these bad boys. The Sun, please. Okay. For the Sun, you got Justice again. So if you are dealing with legal issues, I definitely see that this is a good sign for you, that it could work out in your favor. And with that Hierophant, with that also, there could be some contracts or something that you're having to sign. Be careful with those. Don't let yourself get screwed over. Make sure you're paying attention to everything it says. Let's get clarification for that Hierophant. Okie dokie. For the Hierophant, you got the Three of Cups, which is all about reunion, celebration, and, you know, homecoming. It can be a card of gossip as well, but I don't really, like, feel that for this. That wouldn't really make sense. Yeah. Definitely looks like if there is a commitment that's coming in for you, it should be happy. Let's get a clarification for that Death card. Dearie me. It's a lot of them. Okay. Death. Okay, so for the Death card, you got the Five of Wands. So the Five of Wands is friction, petty arguments, competition, tension, things like that. Yeah, there could be some friction in the area with these changes that are going to be happening. Could be things that you need to leave behind. Let's get a clarifier for the Chariot. Nice. Chariot. to clarify the Chariot, you got the King of Wands. So the King of Wands is very outgoing, very passionate, very fiery. He is kind of the king of creation, you know. If what he wants isn't out there, he'll make it himself, you know. So I definitely do see that you are going to make a decision and kind of forge ahead in that. I feel like you're going to be kind of headstrong in it. Could be somebody you're dealing with, but I feel like it's more going to be your energy. Let's get a clarifier for the Seven of Swords. For the Seven of Swords, you got the Four of Pentacles, which is all about holding on to something. It can be greed, possessiveness, not wanting to let go, jealousy issues, things like that. Can we get a clarifier for the Six of Wands? Sure can. Six of Wands. Okay, so for the Six of Wands, you got the Nine of Swords. Did you want to reverse? No? Okay. So the Nine of Swords is all about overthinking, kind of like being kept up at night, not being able to shut it off, things like that. Being too up in your head, you know? So that could be something you might want to try to avoid. Let's get some final clarifiers here. Okay. Justice. Okay, so for Justice, you got the Knight of Swords, which is all about sudden expected change. Could be communication as well, but there is going to be something shaking up, obviously. Let's get a clarifier for the... oh, you got the Knight of Swords twice. That's crazy. Yeah. Okay, you got the Four of Pentacles again. So, yeah. Somebody that's kind of holding on to something, whether it's you or another person, holding on, kind of being possessive, not able to let go. Let's get a clarification for the Ten of Wands. Okay, and for the Ten of Wands, you got the Seven of Swords upright, which is deception, deceit, dishonest communication. So kind of an interesting spread for you. I don't know if I fully understand what's happening here. Yeah, there's going to be change coming through. It looks like somebody is going to be coming clean to you about, like, harboring feelings or holding on to you or stealing something even, maybe. Yeah. I don't know, kind of interesting. You can let me know if that resonated for you down in the comment section below. I would love to read it. If you have any criticisms or ideas on how I can make these readings better, you can also leave that down in the comment section. I would like to start doing pick a card readings regularly, so if you have any subjects that you would like to see a pick a card reading done on, you can go ahead and leave that in the comment section also. I would love to get some recommendations. Yeah, I think that's all I have to say. Thank you so much for watching and have a great rest of your night. Bye.